Hey guys, welcome back to Home to Reviews. And today I'm going to be talking about the upcoming bout between Jorge Masvidal and Leon Edwards. Now, this bout was released 2 weeks ago, and the match has been made official for December 11th, UFC 269 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, we all know what happened. We all know what happened 2 years ago in London, England. Jorge beats Darren Till decisively, I might add. Then there's an interview backstage. Leon decides to interrupt him, and then we see what happens. Jorge gives him the infamous two-piece with the soda. And that's the reason why this fight is so personal for Leon, because he is someone who's trying to he's someone who's trying to get the belt and trying to move up his way in the ranks, but he's fighting, like he said, he's fighting guys like Bella Muhammad. He's fighting guys like Donald Cerrone. He's fighting guys like um he's fighting a lot of guys. I don't know. All I know is he fought Nate Diaz in June. He fought Bilal Muhammad a couple of fights ago. Um, Even though that fight was a draw by poking him in the eye. He fought Nate in June, so that was a 5-round fight. He won that, and now he's fighting Jorge. And for Jorge, he said this isn't personal. He doesn't care why it's personal for Leon. And me personally, I don't see why it's so personal, because he was the one who started instigating it anyway by interrupting him in his interview. Like, you don't do that. You don't interrupt someone while they're doing an interview. Jorge, mind you, Jorge earned fight of the night. He earned a bonus. He earned a bonus. He earned a bonus fighting Darren Till in London. Then Leon decides to come in and then decides to piss all over that. Now, I like Leon. I respect him as a fighter, but you don't do that. You don't do that. And where Game Bread comes from, don't want to start that, because once you start something with Game Bread, this doesn't seem like much. That doesn't seem like much of a surprise. I don't think it should be, because, like I said before, Leon should have known better. Like, you don't instigate someone, and you don't start tell them to shut up in the middle of the interview. And like I said before, Jorge doesn't care why it's personal. He doesn't care why it's personal, because Jorge sees it as something where he doesn't got crap to do anymore. He doesn't get he even yeah, we get it. He lost back to back against Usman. Yeah, we get it. But he doesn't have crap to do right now. He's just bored. And Leon's been calling him out for months now. And at first I thought that we were gonna get Gilbert and Leon at some point, or Gilbert versus Jorge. But then Leon kept calling him out, calling him out, calling him out, calling him out, calling him out. Now, cast your minds back to 264, where Gilbert beat where Gilbert beat Wonder Boy. Now, in my head, I was thinking Gilbert versus Edwards, but I guess that was not the plan. So now what we have is kind of interesting, because we have Colby Covington and Usman fighting for the title next month. And then we have Leon and Masvidal. And just thinking about this in my head, like what I talked about last video, like two videos ago. Now this kind of pits Jorge in an interesting spot, and Leon in an interesting spot too, because I'm just gonna give you a scenario, okay? Leon beats Jorge. Kamaru beats Colby. Leon versus Usman. And mind you, back in 2015, Usman had beaten Edwards. Redemption story, right? That's a redemption story, isn't it? And then we got, what if Jorge beats the crap out of Edwards? Then what if Colby beats Usman? Former best friends clashing for the title. Former American top team alumni going at for the title. You couldn't write this shit. You couldn't write it. You couldn't write it because now this is the best time to be an MMA fan because you have so much going on left and right in each division in so much divisions. But this is the most exciting division there is. The welterweight division is exciting because you have different fights, you have different matchups that you can make. That this is the perfect fight because the two fights that I just mentioned have to be going on sometime next year. But let's focus on. We have two dates set. November 6th. We have two dates, two key dates, mind you. I'm just gonna say it. November 6th. November 11th. Now November 6th. November 6th is kind of an iffy one because, well, it's not. Well, who am I kidding? It's not iffy. It's gonna happen. Colby's gonna get his rematch. Colby's gonna get his rematch. Colby's gonna get what he wanted against Usman. Now, like many of you, like many mixed martial arts fans, I watched ESPN MMA yesterday. His interview with Brett Okamoto. Colby is a real piece of poop. Because the list of excuses you can make, like, kind of just ties into the fact why you had to change your persona. Because I watched the whole interview and I watched when he said that he felt the media was against him. He felt the UFC was against him because of the fact that there was fake stoppages, fake refs, fake everything, fake eye pokes. When in reality, you wanted to strike. You wanted to stand and bang. You wanted to strike instead of grapple. Mind you, you said it yourself. You are a wrestler, and so is Usman. But you guys wanted to stand and bang, and guess what he did? Guess what he did? He broke your jaw. Get over it. Get over it. I don't see what the big deal is because now all the stars are aligned. You kept quiet for months. And now it's coming back full circle. Now you're getting the rematch. The rematch you got. Now you're getting the rematch you wanted. The rematch you wanted. You're getting it. Stop complaining. Because there's no need to. Whoever wins, whether it's you or Usman, you have to contend with either Leon or Masvidal. And in my opinion, I think it's gonna be Masvidal. Just saying. But yeah. So that's what I have on the Usman and Colby situation, and with the Masvidal and Edwards. Yeah, this is gonna to me obviously people are calling this matchup a personal issue, but people are calling it a personal issue between the two of them. I don't see why it should be personal for Masvidal. He did what he always should have done. Correct you when you're out of line. That's what he did to Leon. People tend to call this a lot of things, but I call it a scrap. I call it a scrap because if I was Masvidal, I would have done the exact same thing. Like you don't interrupt me when I'm doing an interview. Mind you, he just won fight of the night, won a bonus to add on top of that, and that was the beginning of the rebirth of Masvidal. So This could be called a lot of things. This could be called a title contention fight. This could be called a scrap. But in my opinion, it's just a personal issue that Leon is making a big deal out of. I don't see the big deal in it. So I'm just gonna call it like it is. I'm gonna call it I'm gonna call it a mean, dirty street fight between two guys who just don't like each other. And Leon's been clamoring for it for months, and now he's got it. December 11th, Las Vegas, Nevada. The bound agreement has already been signed for that date. You guys can do whatever you want to each other in the limits of the rules of mixed martial arts and fighting. And I wish them nothing but the best. I wish them nothing but the best. I wish them nothing but pure health and happiness. And I cannot wait to see what's gonna happen. I can't wait, honestly, because the trash talking between the two of them. I now also, mind you, I saw the tweets. The second the fight was announced, I saw millionaire and you're welcome. Super necessary. Now this just adds more fuel to the fire, and I love it. I love it. I love it as an MMA fan. I just do. I do. I love it. I love it. You can't write this stuff. You can't, like I said before, you can't write this stuff. You can't write this stuff. Vince McMahon can't write this stuff. It's true. You can't. And I think this is gonna be. I think the next 2 months are gonna be so exciting for MMA fans because they get to see what happens when things happen sooner rather than later. And this is happening rather sooner than later. So, like I said, I can't wait for the fight. I can't wait to see what Usman and Colby bring out of each other, and I can't wait to see what Leon and Masvidal bring out of each other. That's gonna be fucking fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be coming back to you tomorrow with another video. See you soon. Bye.